Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It is the Year 7 Super Saiyan God's turn. We're going to try out their EZA. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was already looking crazy. Absolutely insane. One of the best units in the game right now. And I'm expecting nothing less when it comes to the Super Saiyan Gods as well. They can also be buffed by Gogeta's support and also Carnival SSJ4 Goku support. So they're going to be getting the same type of treatment as the Super Saiyan 4s were. You know I had to leave the animations on for the culture. In terms of stats, we're on a 667k attack stat, 328k defense. They are indeed rainbowed. They do have that over the SSJ4s and they are level 10 links as well, of course. Beyond culture to not have them that way. And just like the Super Saiyan 4s, they are starting with that 77% damage reduction and guaranteed additional upon entry after, of course, the entrance animation does play, which is going to be all the time. So that's going to help us in our stacking journey. We're also getting 24 ki, which does mean we have our base super attack. We also have the guaranteed additional from the entrance animation for one turn. And then because we have 17 or more ki, that's another guaranteed additional. Because we have 20 or more ki, that's attacks effective against all types and another guaranteed additional. So we're looking at 4 to 5 super attacks turn 1 alone. 12.8 milli to start with. Good start. Considering we are getting 50% attack and defense stack on 18 ki and 50% attack and defense stack on 12 ki as well. 8.5 on the 12 ki super. Just like when they're released, pre-transformation, pre-fusion, you're pretty much looking at an identical unit, which is no different here as well. They're pretty much identical. Actually, I say pretty much. I think they are identical before they transform, before they fuse. We're already just shy of a 10 mil attack stat off of, what, 5 stacks? So again, we're already cooking. Oh, if only that was an additional super. I think that's what happened with the Super Saiyan 4s as well. I think we missed out on that final additional as well. So, of course, the gods do start with 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. They do gain an extra ki +2 per type keys for obtained. And then for every orb picked up, they do get 10% attack and defense up to 77%. Then for every rainbow orb picked up, they do get 10% crit chance. And then we've already gone through the guaranteed additionals. They do get, if you gain 17 or more ki or 20 or more ki as well, which just like the SSJ4s, really, why is it the 3 support units all have to be on 1 rotation? I mean, that's fine. We'll get Super Saiyan 4 Goku off to begin with because his support is permanent. But just like the SSJ4s, you're looking at a lot of stacking in such a short amount of time that, depending on how any event's going, how any of the difficult content is going, if you need to, transforming them early really isn't that much of a detriment to them, especially with the amount of attack and defense and stats they're getting when they super attack when transformed. But even then, you just stack up so much in just literally a turn or two that even if you needed to just pop one of their actives early, even if you needed to transform them early, it doesn't actually matter because they're already so bulked out. Of course, you want them to stack as much as possible because you want those stats to go as high as possible. We already saw with Gogeta, they literally stacked for 2 turns. You were looking at, I think, not even 10 stacks in total of 2 turns. And Gogeta had insane amounts of stats. Not to mention, they both have the same support. And it's not even like a crazy setup. It's not even like you have to do the most to get this support. It's just there for you. Especially if you're running dual Gogetas as well. I mean, look at this. 1 turn with, what, 4 or 5 stacks? 2 milli attack stat already. 9.85 million defense. And we've literally only had 1 turn. 1 turn of stacking. It's crazy how quickly these guys can build up. So I said, even if you don't get to stack them for a while, which I can't lie is ideal, I'd want to see how far I can get them. We're up to a 14.4 million attack stat as well. But even if you can't, it doesn't harm them. It's not a detriment. And then you'll be doing even more damage once they've transformed. And even then, their defense is still going to be in a good enough spot to go with everything else they have as well. That's the beauty of these EZAs. 11.6 on the additional. I mean, again, this is what happens when you can stack 50% attack and defense on both 18 and 12 key. Oh, that's fine. You super attack them. It's not like it's going to do anything. Yeah, 96 damage. That's adorable. That's cute. That's cute. You can take that weak shit out of here, Gohan. You need more training in the hyperbolic time chamber. It's a good thing we're training in here, isn't it? Because you need it. You need it. You're not strong enough yet. I'm sorry to tell you. You're not strong enough yet. I can't wait to try these guys in difficult content as well. I cannot wait to try these guys in some difficult content. Just to see how they absolutely just shred it, along with Vegeta and Gogeta. Because I honestly think you have Vegeta and Gogeta, followed by Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, followed by the gods, and then you have like Carnival LSJ4 Goku, and then it's kind of up to you who the final slot in the unit is, or the final slot in the team is. I'm not gonna lie, unless Dokkan drops some insane content within the next 6 months or just the next year of Dokkan, I don't see hardly any units displacing these guys on the team because of how good they are. So unless the Dokkan Fest for the rest of this year are kind of near that Vegeta Gogeta level, this team stays untouchable. This team stays the way it is. As I said, the only thing that may change is the final unit on the team. But let me float one of the Vegetas off, because then we can get that Gogeta support kind of ready. Before we carry on, let me turn this off, otherwise this kind of prolongs the video. Let's get Broly transformed, and he can sit and chill in slot 1 on this rotation. I love how Gohan's just like, you know, he's training in the hyperbolic time chamber. He's trying to get stronger. He's training with his dad, and we just come in with Broly, Gogetas, Vegetos, the Year 7 EZAs, and we're just coming in, we're just completely just bullying the kid. Gohan thought he was having a friendly sparring sesh. Gohan thought he was having a good training sesh. No, I'm straight up murdering you, kid. Builds character. Builds character. You are catching all of these hands. You are getting all this smoke. Saiyan's supposed to get stronger after each fight and coming close to death. Best believe I'm getting you battered. So even if you're not going to get stronger just by training with us, I'm going to make you get stronger. You have no choice. No choice. Is my Vegeta going to do enough damage? He might not. I mean, if he super attacks enough, I think we move on to Cell, but we might not. So we actually might be able to squeeze another stack out the gods. Which I'm not going to lie, would be nice. But as I said, I'm going to keep it as even as possible when it comes to how much we stack the gods compared to how much I stack the SSJ4s. We actually could. If we really wanted to, I could stack them up a bit more, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Just like the SSJ4s, I'm going to transform SSJ3 Goku into Super Saiyan 4. We're going to come back once that's done. If somehow Gohan is still alive, which I don't expect it, we can then squeeze another stack. Okay, let's see stats-wise where the gods are sitting with Carnival LSJ4 Goku support. So we're looking at 3 milli attack, 1.71 million defense. Just like the SSJ4s, just to keep it fair, I am going to do one turn where we see them like this with the support. Actually, no, do you know what? No, we are. I'm going to be fair. The only thing that's annoying is I'm not going to be able to get him or get them even an 18 key super attack. But again, that's the beauty of being able to stack 50% attack and defense on both 12 and 18 key. How much are we looking at with this? How much are we looking at with this? 21. I mean, they still have their guard. I actually forgot this cell super attack was an AoE. That could have been really bad. That could have put us in a really techie spot. Completely forgot that was an AoE, but we're good. We're good. We're good. To be fair, I think the gods have actually stacked up a little bit more than the SSJ4s, just because there was a turn we missed. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We can't help what happens during these runs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really mind that too much. But best believe the next time they appear, we have that rotation. We're ready to cook. We've got Carnival SSJ4 Goku support. We've got Gogeta's active skill support. And then we're going to transform the gods. And we're going to let the blues pop off. And I am ready for it. You know, if Gogeta is anything to go by, which he is, because I said their kit is pretty much identical, apart from like a handful of things. We're probably going to see like 50, 60, even more, maybe close to 70 mil when it comes to the blues, especially because I have them rainbowed. Okay, here we are. We've got the Holy Trinity set up, ready to go. We have the Year 7 gods ready to be transformed. We have Carnival LSJ4 Goku support and Gogeta's active already popped. That's right. Let's do this, Jeets. Let's go blue. Let's kick this up a notch. So again, just like the SSJ4s on 18 key, we're massively raising attack by 100%. And actually, tell a lie, rephrase that. We are massively raising attack and defense by 100% for 4 turns. We're massively raising attack by 100% and then defense by 50% on 12 key. Don't forget, on 18 key, we have the disable enemies action once within a turn as well. We have 1 turn from entry, 77% damage reduction, along with guaranteed guard and wherever you stack their defense up to. We're already on a 6.21 million attack stat, 3.2 million defense with 77% damage reduction. Don't forget, we're going to build up dodge chance as well per rainbow orb picked up. And we also have 30% chance to dodge built into their passive now. So we have all that defense, all that damage reduction, yes, for 1 turn, with guard, with also dodge chance. Now, how are we linked up? See, we're missing some big links like Godly Power and Warrior of Gods. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they need it. Also, can we just take time to appreciate their sprite animation? Their aura takes up the whole screen. We just have a wave of blue over the entire screen. It looks so nice. So nice. How many rainbow orbs can we get? We can get 4. I'll take that. That's 40% dodge chance on top of the base 30. So we're looking at what? 70% chance to dodge on over 3 million defense. Don't forget, we're getting 100% attack and defense on top of that. 60 mil attack stat. 60 mil. These Year 7 EZAs are crazy. 45.8 on the additional. Best believe I saw that crit as well. 300% attack and defense at the start of turn. 2+ key per key sphere obtained. There's another additional, just shy of 50 mil. Attacks effective against all types. 50% chance to crit. Changes key spheres int to rainbow. So you're going to have a ton of rainbow orbs on the field. For 4 turns as well, we'll randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow orbs. So as I said, you're going to have a ton of rainbow orb changing. So you're never going to struggle to get a ton of dodge chance with them. Look how much damage they've done, even on a normal. That's stupid. That's stupid. And we've had the same problem just like with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We've killed the enemy before I can finish reading their passive. So we're going to do it now. For every key sphere obtained, the gods do get 10% attack and defense up to 100%. With the amount of orb changing, that's going to be so easy to do. Then for every rainbow key sphere obtained, they do get 10% crit chance and dodge chance, which means they all have almost guaranteed crit with all the crit you can build up and the 50% they already have. So again, it's going to be very easy to build up their crit and dodge chance with the amount of rainbow orb changing they have. Then with 7 or more key spheres obtained, they have a guaranteed additional. When attacking with 20 or more key, another guaranteed additional. Then when attacking with 24 key or when you use their active skill, you do get 50% extra attack. And then when attacking, you do perform a guaranteed crit, guaranteed additional when the enemy's HP is 50% or more. And then when receiving an attack, they also evade enemies' attack when HP is 50% or less. So you will have guaranteed dodge. So on top of over 3 million defense, you have a ton of dodge chance. You build up so much extra stats because of all the super attacks they do, let alone the 100% attack and defense they automatically have for their 18 key super attack for 4 turns. We're still yet to even get past 2 because we pretty much one-shot everything once we transform them and fuse the SSJ4s. But they are building so much extra stats on top of an already packed out unit from stacking, and then all that dodge chance and all the defense they already have. I'm not being funny. What kills the Year 7 EZAs? What actually kills them? Gogeta more so than the Blues, but even so, what kills them? Unless we're going to consistently have like 8+ million super attack stats, which I mean could easily happen going through 2025. What actually kills these two units? I don't actually know, especially because by the time someone's going to do damage to them, with the damage you're doing between the Year 7 EZAs, Vegeta and Gogeta, that kills everything. Everything is dead before they even get a chance to get hurt. But they definitely didn't disappoint. While I do think Gogeta does edge it out of these two, they are both insanely cracked and busted EZAs. And I think they are currently sitting safely in spot 3 and 4, just behind the Gogeta and Vegeta, or specifically in order Vegeta, Gogeta, SSJ4 Gogeta, then the Blues. And I think they're safe in that top 4 spot. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.